All right, we're back. Last week, we were doing a state of the podcast, and it got sidetracked by Sona and the Brazilian butt lift, which is not a new Indiana Jones movie.
But it is a children's story. It's a children's book coming out soon. And Sona and the Brazilian butt lift. Mommy, that's my favorite book.
This is part 2 where
Adam, we interrupted you because you were listing our incredible accolades and successes, and I got embarrassed and we got off track.
Lots of awards, great guests, and I was talking about how we've started doing full
lots of awards. BBL covers.
Major awards.
We started doing full-length video in May, and numbers are great. And again, the concern was, is it incremental audience, or are we just taking people away from the podcasting? Now, the interesting thing is on the history of the podcast delivery has been RSS. So
you know what that is, Conan.
No, I don't.
When people have listened to podcasts in the past, when you use the podcast app, you're getting an RSS feed delivering you the podcast, and you have to subscribe to that, right? So subscribers to the podcast will get the podcast every week. And we have built up a huge audience in podcasting over the past 7 years on the podcast app. People have subscribed.
Yep.
The interesting thing about YouTube is we have a very large YouTube channel, over 9 million subscribers on YouTube. When we put
unrelated to the podcast.
Completely unrelated.
That's Conan content from before you chimps entered the picture.
That's very true. That was built that was built on TBS content and lots of
one man's dream.
Well, we're keeping them subscribed.
But the interesting thing about YouTube is when we put a podcast video on that channel that has 9 million subscribers, about half of the views to our podcast video come from non-subscribers, meaning that YouTube has
algorithmically suckered those
algorithmically is exactly the word.
Yeah.
YouTube is serving our content to people who didn't subscribe,
who actively dislike me.
I mean, I doubt it. I think YouTube thinks that they're going to like this content, and so it's sharing the content more and more, which is actually awesome because it's growing the old legacy podcast is a very deliberate act. You know, you had to subscribe, then you get your podcast. This is like we're growing our audience on YouTube because all these people who didn't already subscribe are getting fed the content and watching the content.
So we're an invasive weed.
Best description I've ever heard of this podcast.
Is Conan going to be like a YouTube personality, though? Should he be like, hey, smash that like button and subscribe?
Yes, we probably, the crazy thing is, and we talked about this a little bit on the last time, but like because podcasts are becoming are distributed so much on YouTube, as 1 billion people a month are watching podcasts on YouTube, which is a crazy number. The sort of podcast world and the YouTuber world, Sona, that you're talking about, they're kind of merging. Like podcasters and YouTubers are all part of this larger creator economy now. And you're there.
It's hilarious that no one has sat me down, including you, and talked to me about any of this. I think
it's just
not what
impossible.
this is.
That's what this is for.
This is what this is.
I know. I'm.
We can't sit you down unless there's a microphone in front of you. So, you know.
Or a camera. Turns out, that's incredible.
You should become more of like a YouTuber. Like do some pranks and like unbox stuff.
I'm gonna start unboxing stuff.
Yeah. Here, drink this urine.
Go. Yum, yum, yum. We're going to start I don't even know enough about YouTube stuff.
I don't either.
Well, I will say, Conan, sorry to interrupt you, but the thing that you've joked about a bunch now, which is becoming more and more true, is that you're back to hosting a late night show because not only is YouTube the #1 destination for people to listen to podcasts, it's also the #1 streaming platform now, and the #1 thing that people are watching on TV in their living rooms. So you have essentially just gone back and created another talk show.
I make this joke repeatedly, but it's so funny to me that I deliberately left late night after 28 years. I loved it. I enjoyed every second. I said, that's good. I'm going to go now. I'm going to do my little podcast. I'm going to do my little travel show for HBO Max. I hope they always call it HBO Max and don't start messing with the name. And then everything, that was it. And I'll work on my body at the request of everyone. And then
my body.
What? Well, people said you've got to fix that body. That was the big thing I heard.
I just don't like the way you worded it. It's weird.
Body. Anyway, now we're doing this podcast and it keeps growing. And people started to say things like, we should do some in front of an audience. And if there's an audience, we should have Jimmy Vivino there and some band and other people in the band. It'd be really funny if you came out first and warmed up the crowd. Now you should do a monologue and then call out the other guys and do the podcast. Hey, it'd be really good if we put this up on YouTube. And now people are telling me I love your show. And I'm like, it's not a show. It's a little podcast. But it doesn't matter to me. It's fun. It's organic. We're having a blast. I'm not asking. I'm telling you. It's really enjoyable. And all joking aside, you're not going to like this, but we have a secret sauce here with you guys. It's a really nice environment. I never know what's going to happen. I'd be miserable if I was here alone. And you guys are really funny. And this is lovely. I'm having a really good time.
You're into that.
Yeah. That's very nice of you to say. Thank you. It's all led by you, boss.
There you go. Yes.
Oh, man. You ruined it.
You shouldn't have handed it back to me.
I know, but you were being sincere, so I was sincere back to you.
I was so sincere to get you to hand it back to me. Yes, I lead the way, and it would never happen without me. Well, that's it for the state of the show. Adam, this has been a good pep talk.
Thank you.
And also, thank you to Adam. His leadership.
Thank you.
Very much.
His leadership, his common sense. Of course, Eduardo, always there, working the knobs, guiding us.
Thank you.
At the helm. Taking care of us. Blaze shouting into the microphone things we don't need to hear. What a lovely,
a fun group of
It's
people.
A fun group. It's a fun group. It's a highlight of my day every day.
Did you hear anything about the advertisers mad that we talk still a lot about like a lot of jizz and stuff? Like
they don't mind.
They don't mind.
No, they don't mind.
Check us
now
out.
we're getting jizz only sort of.
I was going to say your sponsorship is Jizz Monthly, so it's appropriate.
The magazine.
The Jizzinator.
Yeah.
If you shot some jizz and you don't know where it is, use the Jizzinator.
We won the Jizzy for best.
We won the Jizzy.
Well, and you beat Jizz Taylor.
Yeah. And we've been invited to New Orleans Jizz Fest. And trust me, you got to wear a raincoat to that thing. Stay out of the podcast, stronger than ever.